Do you want a tarot reading?
Sure.
All right, what's your question?
Is it any question?
Yeah. What do you want? What do you want to ask the universe?
I don't want to ask the universe. I don't know. Ah, frick. That's a big boy question. I would like to ask the universe, will I ever want to be a full-time content creator? Will I ever want to be one? Not necessarily be one, but like, will I ever want to be
I'm
one?
gonna do a 3-card spread. Okay.
Yep, spread them.
So past, present, future. Past is the Four of Swords reversed. The Four of Swords, like all of the Swords cards, are about like ideas and intellectualism, and the Four of Swords specifically is about like needing rest and needing like time away from a great deal of work. And when it's reversed, it especially means that all of life's struggles have been hard on you, and yet you continue to push forwards without giving your body and spirit time to rest and recover.
God damn it.
But it's important though to recognize that when it's in the position that it's in, that's your past. Like that's not your current situation. That's just kind of like what you've dealt with.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
So the present is the Knight of Swords reversed, or Knight of Wands reversed. And the Knight of Wands is like fire. All the wands are fire. And so it's like passion, energy, drive, creativity, all of these things. And the Knight of Wands means like a character that is very much like embodies, you know, passion and creativity and all these things. But when it's reversed, it's the other side of that character, which is like you feel like you're looking around for options and you're tempted to act without regard for consequences. Like you are thinking of acting without thinking about what your actions will lead to, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like a bold, I don't know if that radiates at all, but. And then the future is Judgment reversed. And judgment direct, it's all reverse cards, which is silly goofy. But Judgment, but honestly, Judgment reverse is a good card. And because Judgment direct is like looking back at your actions, or someone else looking at your actions, or just basically like a retrospective of actions and coming to like a judgment on them, basically. But if it's reversed, that means that you're doing a retrospective and you're being harder on yourself than you need to be. Like you looking back, you may not, this is the reverse, you're not able to see the full picture. You might see something that you don't particularly like, but you might be being too hard on yourself and you might not be able to see your true worth because like in retrospect, it's easier to be critical in retrospect, you know? Like in the reality, if your present is that you're the Knight of Wands and you're dealing with just like having worked really hard and having like dealing with burnout and dealing with stress and not getting enough rest, like if you're looking backwards on all that shit and being like, like what's wrong with me? Like I'm doing something wrong. Like clearly, no, you're being hard on yourself. Like you've just worked really hard. You've just worked really hard, and like every bit of work that we do, like everything that happens in life happens for a reason. Like it's all about the story we're meant to tell. And so like, don't be so hard on yourself.
God damn it, Sam.
Was that a good one? Was it a good reading?
How did that reading match that question so well?
I don't know. Tarot cards are fun like that.
What the frick?
No, that was a good reading.
God, I'm gonna be I had a really hard time sleeping the other night. I couldn't fall asleep until like 2 a.m. Then I woke up at 4, and then I couldn't fall back to sleep until like 6. And then I had to wake up at like 8 for something. I feel like now tonight I'm gonna have another hard night sleeping and like thinking about this. Oh, frick.